One day, a stranger falls from the sky. He lands on an isle off the coast. He wears a symbol on his back. He was called back to Earth by a dream. In it, a castle and a queen. The stranger wanders through the land in search of his castle. He finds his way to the shore. A fisherman sees the stranger. The fisherman goes ashore. Are you in distress? I am not. I come from the sky. I am a king. I was led by a dream. I have come in search of my castle. I can take you to my village in the water, where I have seen it. Maybe my people can help you find your castle. You want to roll? And so the fisherman and the stranger leave for the village in the water. On the voyage to the village in the water, the fisherman tells the stranger a story. The story of how his village came to be. The founders of my village were plagued by war. And in their time of need, a tortoise god led our people to safety by water. When the people were far from danger, the tortoise god stopped to sleep. Before the god rested, the chief asked the god if we could stay with the god for safety. The god agreed and told the people to build their village atop the shell on her back, and have been there ever since. The stranger remembers his long journey and the place of war he has come from. He longs for peace and rest. He hopes it awaits him in his castle. The stranger and the fisherman reach the village in the water. The stranger meets a group of children there. They recognize the symbol on his back. One child leads him to a place marked with the symbol. It is the chief's chambers. The stranger rejoices. In the chamber, a blind chief sits upon his throne. The stranger, boastful and proud, addresses the chief. I come to your village in search of my castle. I came from the sky, led by a dream. I am a king to this world and must find my queen. Do you know the castle I speak of? How dare you? I am ruler of this place. I know of your castle, but I nor my people will ever return there again. Leave my village at once. The stranger and fisherman leave the village disappointed. Soon, they find themselves on a river in the bush. They journey into the night. They stop in the bush to rest. There, the stranger sleeps. As he slept, a dream comes. In the dream, he is visited by a great spirit. The spirit offers a gift to the stranger to guide his way. Follow this star. It will take you to the sisters. Good looking out. The stranger wakes to the sound of a waterfall. How did we get here? What? You awoke in a panic. Then you pointed out a star in the sky and said we must follow it. So we did. Then you passed out again. You awoke again here in a panic. Are you all right, stranger? Then suddenly, in a fever dream, the sisters appear. Then they speak. We know of your castle. This will guide you there. The sisters hand the stranger a compass. The fisherman and the stranger leave with this tool that will guide their way. The compass leads the fisherman and stranger to shore. This is as far as I go. You must finish this journey on your own. The fisherman and the stranger say farewell and part ways. The stranger continues his journey with his compass to guide his way. the stranger finally reaches the castle. It is not what he imagined. He wanders searching for his queen. This castle seemed filled with pain. The memories rush down. The stranger wanders into one room with the writing on the wall. And then she appeared. Is this the kingdom you expected? Are you my queen? Is this the castle of my dreams? This is the castle you left long ago, but not as a king. You were sold by your kinsmen for rum and gold. You have lived many lives since that day. You have traveled from here to the stars, through space and time. I called you from those very stars. You had forgotten your way. I called you back to remember. You must never forget. There is power and pain there. Understand the light you hold. Give me your coat. Do you know what this symbol means? It means it's never too late to learn. In all the lives you have lived, there's always more to learn. In all your many lives, you have not yet learned. You, the conqueror of the land and the sky, a king in the stars, was a slave on earth. Never forget that. There's always more to know. Never forget those lives you have lived, both of misery and glory. The knowledge within those lives are your power, not gold, not a queen or a castle. The power you have cannot be given or taken by anyone or anything. A wise queen you are. The queen gives the coat back to the stranger. Now go and leave the burdens you carry behind. The stranger walks out onto the beach. He looks at the ocean that brought him there. Home. No one ever saw him again.